Sparkle Friends, it's Ryan, your energy translator and guide. Like and follow so you can go on this ride with me. So this is Grief Week for me, day 2 of the anniversary of when my dad died. And whatever you're grieving in your life, and you might be very active, it might be very fresh for you, it might be something that you've experienced 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago, maybe multiple decades ago. It doesn't mean that you're over it, because grief isn't really something I believe we get over, we get used to. It softens around the edges. It becomes less all-consuming. There's room eventually for joy. There's room eventually for laughter that you don't feel guilty about. But it's something that kind of walks with us and shows up really strongly once in a while. Grief is often referred to as a tide that comes in and comes out. Waves that kind of knock us down sometimes, and eventually, it's kind of like low tide and kind of lapping at your feet most of the time, where you kind of don't even notice it maybe every day. But it is a relatively constant companion. And it really sucks that you had to trade your person for a relationship with grief, especially for someone that you really, really didn't want to lose. And I'm sorry that happened. I really am. Because now we're different people. We're not the same as the person who got the phone call, stood in the funeral parlor, was at the gravesite, was at the hospital. If you've had a pet that you had to say goodbye to, you had to make that call and say, it's gonna be today. You're a different person now. And I honor you for getting through that experience, because it's not easy. And part of our healing is to recognize that we can't go back to that version of us. We have to move forward and integrate that experience, learn from it, and embrace our strength, so that we can live a full and joyful, amazing life, even though we miss our person.